Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to break down a really cool AI workflow, one that can take a document, something dense, and turn it into a finished video in about the time it takes to brew a pot of coffee. Seriously.
So, just think about this for a second. What if you could take a dense research paper, maybe a project proposal, or even just a long transcript from a YouTube video, and almost instantly transform it into a professional video explainer, complete with a virtual presenter?
Well, that's the big breakthrough we're talking about. A process that not too long ago would have taken days of scripting, filming, and editing. Yeah, that can now be crunched down into just a few minutes. And look, this isn't just about being fast. It's about making professional quality video accessible to pretty much anyone with an idea.
And you know the best part? It all boils down to a really simple three-step process. So let's walk through exactly how you can go from just a basic idea to a finished, shareable video.
Okay, so here's the journey. It all starts with what we're calling the idea engine. That's where we generate the core script. From there, we move on over to the visual factory, which is where we build the video itself. And the last stop? That's the polish, where we finalize and export the whole thing. Let's dig into that first step.
First up is generating the content. And for this, we're using this incredible tool that basically acts as your personal idea engine.
Meet Notebook LM. The easiest way to think of it is as your AI research assistant. You can feed it multiple sources. We're talking articles, PDFs, you name it, and it synthesizes all of that information into a single, cohesive script. And that script is ready to go as the narration for our video.
And getting started is super quick. It's just 4 simple things. You log in with your Google account, create a new notebook, upload your source files, and then just prompt the AI to generate your audio script. That's it.
And this one audio file, this is everything. It's the entire foundation for our video. It's the blueprint. So with this script in hand, honestly, the most complicated part of the whole creative process is already done.
So our narration is done, which means we're ready for step 2, the AI visual factory. This is where our audio file gets a body and a face, so to speak.
And for this part, we're going to use a tool called AI Studio. It's designed to take that audio file we just made and automatically build an entire presentation around it. It synchronizes the narration with visuals, text, and even an AI presenter.
The workflow here is also really straightforward. You upload your audio, you add some visual elements like pictures or text on the screen, you pick an AI avatar to be your presenter, and then you just click to generate the final video. The platform handles all the tricky stuff of syncing it all up.
Now, I know what you might be thinking, but this isn't some rigid, one-size-fits-all process. You actually have a ton of creative control. You can pick visual templates that match your style, add text overlays to highlight important data, and you can even choose from a whole library of AI avatars to find one that really fits the tone of your message.
And really, the goal here is to go way beyond just a simple slideshow with a voiceover, right? By seamlessly integrating text, images, and audio, you can create something that is genuinely dynamic and, well, engaging for your audience.
All right, we're on the home stretch now. The AI has done all the heavy lifting, and it's time for that final, really satisfying step of bringing it all together.
This last part couldn't be simpler. First, you give the video a quick preview just to make sure everything looks right and is synced up properly. Then, once you're happy, you just export the file in whatever format you need, and boom, your AI-generated explainer is ready to go.
Okay, so let's just zoom out for a second here. We just walked through a pretty technical process, but what does this all actually mean for us? Because this is way more than just a cool tech demo.
What we're seeing here is a massive shift. This kind of workflow completely breaks down the old barriers, like time, cost, and technical skill that have always kept people from making high-quality video. It basically levels the playing field for creation.
So the question really isn't about the technology anymore. It's about the story. When all those barriers to creation just melt away, what ideas are you going to bring to life? What important messages that were once trapped inside of documents can now finally be shared with the world?